Everyone. Uh, I'm Noha Bakr. I'm the Communication and Corporate Affairs Director of Lafarge Egypt, and it's a pleasure to be among you all here, strong ladies, and it's a pleasure to be among my colleagues also from Lafarge, also all over the world. Okay, my first slide is our beauty, as I call it, our 5 lines plant in Lafarge, Egypt. But today I will not be talking to you about Lafarge, Egypt, as we have chosen with the organizers to speak about women in the cement industry in North Africa in general. Can we move to this next slide, please? Okay, I just thought of giving you a background about North Africa and what scope of geographical scope we're talking about and what are the conditions, because the conditions affect women participation also. So according to the African Union classification, North Africa are 7 countries: Egypt, Libya, Tunisia, Algeria, Morocco, Sahrawi Republic, and Mauritania. These are the North African countries. These countries, or these 7 countries, are, we have 1 country that is in a civil war state, and we have 2 countries that are just out of several revolutions, which are Egypt and Tunisia. So we're talking about a country that has been suffering recently politically and in its stability. 1 country is still in a civil war, and of course this will have an effect on women's ability to play a role in an industry like cement. Next, please. Can we have the, okay. Now, further background information to see women in the cement industry, it was very important to know the ratio of men to women in demographically. So the ratio varies between 102 male to 100 female to the lowest, which is in Morocco, which is 97 male to 100 female. So here we have, among these 7 countries, actually we have 2 countries, Tunisia and Morocco, where male are even less than female in percentage. So we're not talking about women in the society of 50%, we're even talking more. Further to the background information, which has an effect on women involvement in the cement industry, are who are the cement producers in North Africa. In a nutshell, the cement producers in North Africa are either public-owned factories owned by the government, or private national owned by private businessmen, or multinational owned. And you will see as we go forward that women chance to participate in the cement industry and to be involved in the cement industry is affected by who is running the or who owns the industry, or this factory or the other. For instance, you will find that multinationals will be very much having clear policies in gender, in diversification, in gender equality, on how to include everyone, on inclusiveness. Are we okay? Because can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear. We can
it's
hear
not a problem. Thank you. Because I'm getting an unknown number, so I thought this was from your side. Okay. So simply, not only who are the owners of the cement or producers affect the policies. So if they are multinationals, and we've seen examples mentioned from Lafarge, my colleagues from Lafarge in their presentations have reflected how there are clear policies, there are clear policies to comply with. This might not be the case in North African cement producers who are private national owned, because here the businessman who owns the plant is the one who decides, or public owned, although as we will see that among the governments there are very good laws and legislations to empower women. Can we move next, please? Okay, here comes the main questions. Do we really need to integrate women in the cement industry? Why? Why are we here today? The other question, what are the available jobs for women in the cement industry in North Africa? These are 2 questions that everyone would ask himself regarding North Africa. Do we need to integrate women in the cement industry in North Africa? Yes, because as you've seen, not only they are 50%, but quite often they are more than 50%, as the case of Tunisia and Algeria. Do we need to integrate them? Yes, we need to allow them, to give them the chance because of women diversity importance, because of equality importance, because many other decisions, quite often, as mentioned in the presentations before, you need the sensitivity of women. You need the comprehension of women in the decision. You'll be surprised how much women are also effective when it comes to CSR efforts that are done by the cement producers. What are the available jobs for women in the cement industry? Well, in North Africa, and here I'm specifying, you will find that women are either in the top, so they are on the director's level, finance, legal, communication, corporate affairs, but you will not find them in the plant. You will not find engineers. You will not find in the plant, when you go to the plant, you will not see women walking in the plant. You will not find them quite often when it comes to running a kiln or whatsoever, or a geologist or whatever. So this is the kind of jobs that are available to women. So maybe people would think that in North Africa, you need to increase bottom up, or it's or top bottom. No, you would be surprised that on the top positions you will find women, but when it comes to in the plant, in the process of in the industry of cement itself, that they may not exist as expected. Can we move further, please? Okay. What are the challenges? Because our presentation is talking about the challenges and opportunities that women confront in the cement industry in general in North Africa. So there are common challenges between men or male and female in the cement industry, and there are challenges that are specified to women or only to females in the cement industry. So if we talk about challenges that men and female suffer, if we look at the 7 countries, we'll find that both male and female suffer when it comes to Libya, for instance, from the security issue, how to reach your plant, not only how to work in your plant, but how to reach to your plant if you have a civil war. If we're talking about Egypt, they will be suffering, women and men, that there is idle capacity, there is overcapacity, so jobs are shrinking. And the industry itself is struggling because of the overcapacity, which leads to the possibility or the chances to get a job in the cement industry is shrinking to male and female. Same for export obstacles. To export is not now possible because you're getting most of African countries or our neighborhood of North Africa will be getting when they want to export from Turkey, among others. Further and last challenge shared between women and men is COVID-19 obstacles and how they are putting difficulties, whether working from home, and here she is a mother or a father who have to do the errands of the home in addition to doing the family errands or the schooling errands. So the main health challenges, whatever, all the obstacles that are there. This doesn't mean that there are not opportunities for male and female. There are opportunities. One of the opportunities in North Africa is being aware of the challenges. Awareness is very important to start working on. Also, when it comes to idle capacity or exporting obstacles, we have Africa Free Trade Agreement now that could be a real South-South cooperation aspect. Also, we have prospects of construction in countries that have been smashed by civil wars like Libya, that women that the cement industry could flourish if these countries will start peace building and development, and this will allow the cement industry to flourish if this happens. Can we move next, please? Then we move to challenges of the cement industry specifically to female. So here we're not talking male, female, we're talking about females in North Africa. If I'm making a study about females working in the cement industry in North Africa, will I find figures? Will I find statistics? Simply the lack of figures and statistics in the region and lack of studies about the North African sub-region in Africa and women and what they are doing in the cement industry, you will find no studies. Not only very rare studies, but if you focus on North Africa, you will not find studies. Also, there are lack of working in the floor, working in the plant opportunities. Not only for perception, which is one thing, the perception is one thing. Why? And it was mentioned from my colleagues, my brothers and my sisters at the beginning in the presentations. Should I hire a man or a woman? Why should I hire a woman? Will she be able? The other thing is the culture, traditions, and norms. For instance, will I let my daughter or my wife work in the cement industry? Is this the kind of industry I'd like her to be working in? Will the lady be mocked if she is working in, for instance, my daughter tells me, well, you're stubborn out of working of cement because you have a cement brain. This is the kind of comments that you would be getting, not that you're a brave girl working in the cement industry. So the culture, the customs, the traditions and norms in North Africa sub-region could be affecting the possibility of women flourishing in the cement industry. Also, as mentioned by my colleagues, the lack of the capacity to support female women working in the cement industry. Do we provide her of a place to put her kids? Do we provide her of a place to provide breastfeeding for her children? This is the main challenges that another challenge is, and this is more comprehensive, is that because the cement industry in the sub-region in North Africa is suffering because of overcapacity, etc., this led to the CSR efforts that were directed to serving women development is also shrinking, because as cement industry in North Africa is not making profits or is suffering, simply their capacity to support women through CSR is also shrinking. However, is the picture that bleak? Well, there are also some aspects that looks good, which is that we are aware of the challenges, which is that we have a panel like we are sitting in now to exchange views and news and support each other. The other thing is that you'll be surprised with all these challenges, with all the culture and tradition and norms obstacles, the legislations in North Africa are excellent. You will find that North African constitutions and laws support women tremendously and support women's ability to work and to take the decision and to be in the main post. So this is supportive somehow to women in the cement industry. So next, please. Okay, way forward. How can we help women to flourish in the cement industry and to have a role in North Africa? First, women empowerment in general. For women to flourish in the industry, you need them to be all women to be empowered, not only those working in the cement industry. Also working on the cultural impediments that are obstacles for women, working on families, working on husbands, working on children, telling them how the great role that the mother is doing, setting an example. I liked very much my colleague when she put the examples of women in her slide, my colleague from Lafarge. These are women who are doing a great job. Also learning from our positive and negative lessons. What has women done positive to support her in the cement industry to flourish? And what has been done negative in general that we learn lessons from? Another thing is exposing and setting the successful stories for women, for others to look up and to try to imitate. It's very important. I think what we're doing today is very important, that what we're doing today is further exposed in order to set the example for the success stories. Next, please. by here I end, and I'm open to all your questions regarding women challenges in the cement industry, challenges and opportunities. Thank you.